The only way I can think of going to the Moonbus would be to go to the, well, deserted metro station. You know, yeah, the other screen, which I thought did not have a purpose. I think that's the only way of getting there, so we'll see. First though, before we do so, let's actually check what that briefcase contains. I would really like to know. Briefcase, let's see.
That everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered.
Incept photos, huh?
That everything I need to clear me?
Well, let's listen to the...
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered.
Huh, inset photos. Is he mentioning the landing at the Moonbus? I don't know, in any case, this is what's going to clear our names, so it's good that we have this on us.
That everything I need to clear me?
We definitely want to keep this at hand. Don't want to lose that, or we'll be fugitives forever. Now we need to go down here, and then we'll go over here towards the metro station, see if that leads to the Moonbus. Now that Clovis and Sadiq said that we would need to go and find them over there. Let's see. Does this lead to anywhere? Anywhere at all? No. It's just a room with no purpose really. I guess there's stuff that happened over here, you know, or that's going to happen over here, but really, no Moonbus. The only... I don't know really, I mean, well, where would we be able to get to the Moonbus? The only other place, you know, that now comes to mind that, well, you know, that has like a transition that we couldn't go to, where it just, you know, where McCoy said that it led to nowhere, was at the end of the metro tunnel, you know? I mean, he said it leads to nowhere. Maybe it leads to the Moonbus right now? I don't really know. All the other screen transition things lead to other screens that we know. Yeah, maybe we should try the metro tube then. Alright, we'll do that. That means we'll have to move back over here. Though actually, you know what? Now that our house is cleared, let's actually go there and let's visit our dog. I mean, I can only imagine that McCoy wants that, you know, most of all. I mean, of course, he also wants Clovis and Sadiq, but really, you know,
Okay,
visit...
McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you. And Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guzza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today.
Huh.
You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe.
Huh. So...
But we don't live forever, do we?
Huh. Gaff. That was...
So
Oh
I
my.
say, well, you should have voted for him then.
Very good. Very funny, yes. Governor, let's get down to business. At last estimate, 5 billion tons of kipple surround this city. Eventually, it's going to have to be cleared away.
Elgin, we've got specials to do that job.
But the attrition rate is enormous. No. There's only one way it can be accomplished. My way.
Unfortunately, your way is illegal.
For the moment, yes. But laws can be changed. And if replicants were allowed to work on Earth, imagine what your legacy would be. Governor Maurice Colvig, The national hero who eliminated toxic debris. Even your opponents will vote for you.
How can you possibly guarantee that no tragedies will occur?
It's a very simple solution to an old design challenge. Give them jobs on Earth, and they will never desire a different life.
That is a lie.
Who's there?
It's one of my children, I think, and a very resourceful one at that. Why don't you show yourself?
With pleasure.
Call security.
Who is this man?
I'd like to ask the same question.
One more word from him, and he'll be dead.
I will not be spoken to!
You're certainly a man of your word.
I want all the data you have on replicant DNA structures, the mutation studies, everything.
Why don't you just take a seat? We'll have a little talk.
I don't have time for talk.
I wish I could help you, I really do. But the data is useless. The 4-year lifespan is unalterable.
My friends, my family, dying before my very eyes, and all you can say is, there is no hope.
Time is precious, my son, and you have been keeping yours well.
And when night comes, I'll go to place fit for woe, walking along the darkened valley with silent melancholy.
I would prefer him alive if possible. Not exactly the conclusion I had in mind. Have you stationed guards in the mezzanine?
Yes, sir, but, I mean, after that fall...
Oh, don't be a fool, he's not dead yet. His time hasn't come.
Oh, God. No.
What? I mean... Hey, we have a phone call, but... Alright, let's answer that first. Alright, let's... Alright.
I see you survived.
No thanks to you.
Don't you think you'd already be dead if that's what I so desired?
Talking like a god, Clovis. Isn't that a little over the top, even for you?
Prometheus was chained to a rock and vultures pecked at his liver. I haven't quite had to suffer such ordeals, literally speaking, of course.
Well, there's still time.
I'm calling to apologize, brother. I should have never recruited Guzza against you. I just had to make sure that you weren't going to betray us.
Guzza probably thought that he recruited you.
To be honest, we had a sort of a business relationship where our different interests converged, but he was never to be trusted. Not like you.
I appreciate that.
Is something the matter, brother?
My dog's been murdered.
And does that not whet your thirst for vengeance? Come back home to us. We'll demand justice and receive it.
How do I know who I really am?
Guzza must have programmed you as an experiment to see if you could really act as one of them. He wiped out all your memories of our time together. As soldiers during the Phobos Wars, the Battle of the Gemini, firefights on the top of Olympus Mons.
I don't remember.
But if you dig real deep and feel, you'll know what's real. It's a passage to freedom, McCoy. To your destiny. An underground railroad to carry you from bondage. We'll be waiting.
Huh. Wow. I just feel that pretty much, you know, all the hours we've been playing this game, we've been, you know, well, experiencing the story, you know, and making it, and I just feel like all of it, all of a sudden, well, was put in a blender and everything turned out completely different. I was really, just moments ago, convinced that McCoy was a human. Right now, though, I almost am pretty much sure that he is a replicant. He's doubting it himself. The things Clovis said, he seems genuine about it, you know? And then what Guzza said about us being just on the job and... Wow. Maybe we are indeed a replicant. Maybe they've just, well, altered our memories. maybe they can do that in the future with the implants and whatever, you know, and everything's just gone. And you know, now that I mentioned that, I mean, there's plenty of like background stories about people and all that, but nothing about McCoy. He just is there. There is no background to him. And I feel that that is on purpose, maybe. Maybe he is indeed a replicant. It also explains why he survived 4 bullets and is still not bleeding. But on a more serious note, I mean, all of a sudden, I'm not so sure that we should kill Clovis and Sadiq. I mean, maybe they are indeed, you know, brothers of us. Though then again, on the other hand, they did do terrible things. They killed people, which is also something that I'm against. At least, you know, just innocent researchers, really, you know, that just did their job. I mean, I feel that's really wrong, and killing the animals too, that's wrong. So Clovis, even if he is our brother, he still went the wrong way, and we have to put him to justice for that. I still feel that is the case, you know, even if he is our kin. But let's just think this over while we look out on the balcony over here, really. I mean, you know, mourning the loss of our dog, you know, our dead. I don't even know what the dog was called again, but Lucy. No, it wasn't Lucy. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I mean, McCoy could indeed be a skin job. It is all very possible, really. Now, another thing, you know, about his current situation, he killed Guzza, and that dude, you know, that we only spoke once, well, before on the roof, Gaff. I mean, what he said, you know, it almost was a warning and something to not forget. You know, once you kill a human, it's over. We've killed a human twice now. Once by accident, that Guzza would take care of, and another time on purpose did we kill Guzza. There is no life for us here anymore, I think. The police will be looking for us, you know, our career is most definitely over, so we're not a cop anymore. We could consider that. All that's really left here. Wow, what is left here? That is a good question. There's no career, no work, no friends, because he never mentioned any. Nothing. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to... No, no, I was just considering leaving Clovis and Sadiq alive, but no. What they've done cannot be undone. They need to be, you know, held accountable for that. But after that, there's nothing left for him. That's saddening in a way, you know, that perspective of nothing. No job, no life, not even knowing what you are or whether anything you know, have memories of is even real. Wow. And then, I mean, there's also the whole cutscene of Tyrell and Clovis meeting up, which is so from the movies, because in the movies, pretty much the exact same happens, you know. Which, well, in the movies it's much more philosophical about, you know, the son meeting his father and his maker, and, you know, it's much more about, you know, machines being things that can be a father and son, yet can't be at the same time because they are machines, and how difficult it is to define such a relationship, you know, and how to deal with it and act with it. I mean, that's, well, what you see in the movies, you know, in quite a dramatic way, and over here it was more action-board, where, well, Clovis just shoots a senator or a governor or whatever politician, and then gets pumped full of lead, but survives, jumps out of a window and manages to escape, and then he calls us afterwards, so clearly he's doing alright. I mean, yeah. When Clovis said that he'd want to visit Tyrell, he wasn't lying, though. Just to put things in perspective, Clovis was at the twins before us in the cutscene, and the twins also confirmed that. We then went to Tyrell to steal the DNA, which we did, but though Clovis did not arrive back then, so either we are like a lot faster than Clovis, or Well, or maybe he had things to do in between. That could also be the case, of course. I mean, I was just thinking, like, Clovis, you know, well, does things at snail's pace, but wow, yeah, it's interesting, very interesting. I don't think we should sleep it the night over. Things are evolving, you know, way too quickly for that. Now, one thing I did pick up, you know, at the end of the conversation with Clovis is the underground metro leading to salvation. I now know where to go for the Moonbus, which is at the end of the metro tunnel, really. I mean, that much is pretty much sure. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, just really, what developments, McCoy? What are you? What is there for you? I mean, what are you to do with your life, really? If we leave here, it might very well be the very last time that we ever set foot in this apartment. I mean, let's just...
She'd been shot once in the head. At least she died fast.
Is that all? Really? No emotion, no rage, no screams? Then again, maybe you only knew your dog for like a year. Because of memory implants. Maybe it isn't even your dog. Oh man. What is real and what isn't? It's so philosophical, this game. Now, I see something over here. What is
It wasn't
this?
any mystery. And if I'd gotten home a few minutes earlier, it would have been me down there on the killing floor. No, it was a message, plain and simple. Crytsal was giving me one last chance to disappear. But now I had a little message of my own to deliver.
Oh my good... What? So it was Crytsal. Oh my goodness. Right. Well, Crytsal. Well, I'm drawing my gun in my own home, but yeah, of course, there's no point. She's not gonna show up here anymore, of course. Well, at least... Wow, so if that's Crytsal, the police... I mean, at least she's still after us. I don't know about the police, but she is at least still after us. I don't think we should go to the police station. I don't think there's any future for us there. We should go to the Moonbus. And then probably kill Sadiq and Clovis. And Crytsal as well, if we find her on the way. I mean, this is just... See, we're no cops anymore. We're just civilians. I feel now that killing people who deserve it, in my eyes, is more easy to do so. We're gonna do that. We'll keep our gun drawn and we'll go to the metro tube.
Your floor number, please.
To the metro tube it is then.
Ground floor.
Let's see. Ground floor, of course. And down into the sewers. Right. I mean, McCoy feels pretty much at home here by now, really. Right, let's see. Yeah, we need to go over here and then into the metro tube and then... well, I hope at least that we can walk over there. If not, then... I don't know, really. I mean, I have no clue where else we could go. Well, other than... maybe... we'll see. I mean, it just has to be, really, you know. The only other thing is that the abandoned thingy has opened up, you know, that screen without a purpose. But I highly doubt it. I mean, underground metro, this is metro, and over there, we're in a tunnel tube. I mean, what else? I mean, clearly he was talking about that. Well, come on, McCoy, run! Run, Forrest McCoy, run! Alright, here it goes. Moonbus. Wherever you are. What is that? Is that a rat? No, it's not.
The tunnel stretched for miles. I was sure it came out somewhere, but I didn't have time to find out.
So the Moonbus is not there. Well, I guess the only other place then is the abandoned station thing, you know, the underground metro tube people that aren't there. So, yeah, let's check that out. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, let's go to the underground metro thingy there. And let's see if the Moonbus is over there indeed. Who knows, really? Well, I mean, it must be the only... It's the only place where it can be. But yeah, Crytsal, man, killing our dog. You're gonna get it. You so deserve it. So cruel. What did that dog ever do to her to deserve it? Nothing. It was all about me, and the dog was the one who bit the bullet. Quite literally. Oh man, that was such a bad pun. But the dog, yeah. Oh man, Crytsal. I'm really upset about that actually. I really felt, even though the dog had like little to no role in this game, I really feel upset about it. Now, yes, it is open. Very nice. Right, so the Moonbus is over here, huh? Well, I'm pretty sure that this leads to Clovis, Sadiq, and also Crytsal. I don't know why really, but they seem like the only loose ends that we still need to tie up in this game. And just before we go over there, you know, Crytsal, I don't know. She just needs to die, really. I mean, that's just it. I know it sounds cruel and evil, but for what she did, you know, McCoy is fueled with rage and anger for that. And yeah, there's no... She cannot come up with any excuse that will, you know, satisfy him other than killing her, you know, other than repaying her. Revenge, that most definitely. Clovis and Sadiq, though, I mean, I don't know really, you know. I mean, Sadiq is just the third hand of Clovis, but I mean, I don't know really. I want to have a talk with them first before I decide on killing them, even though I'm still inclined to kill them. They did terrible things. I think we should talk to them first. And though I don't know about Sadiq really. I mean, what can he have to say really? Yeah, nothing. But I don't know, we'll talk to them first. Crytsal though, yeah, she's gonna get it, so let's go into it. And before we do that actually, let's check how many bullets we have. We have 16. Alright, well, in that case, let's get into that, Crytsal. I'm coming for you. Revenge is coming to you. Killing our dog. Oh man, alright. Ooh, rat. Wow, you actually came quite close. Alright, well, I guess that's the rat. Now, I don't need... Yeah, there's not even a way back. Alright, that's interesting. So, this is it, pretty much. Alright. Well, in that case, we'll move forward. I expected Crytsal here, but... Really? No Crytsal. Nothing, really. No rats either. We go. Let's back. This is the Tyrell thingy. We're like somewhere miles back, really, you know. We could also go over there or go over here. If we go over here, where would that lead us to? Over here. I don't know. We'll see what this leads us to first. And then we will check out the other thingy. Right, so... What's over here? I mean... Nothing. What's this blinking? Can I do... Hey. What's this?
I knew a trap when I saw one. This was Sadiq's work for sure.
Oh! You saw that line disappear? Wow. Oh my. It's a good thing I noticed the blipping over here, you know. I was like, alright, can we interact with it? Then, wow. I mean, oh my goodness, McCoy, you just narrowly escaped death. Now, I don't think we can go anywhere from here, which kind of makes it... Oh no, we can go over there. I was about to say, that kind of makes it pointless to put a trap over here. But, ah well. Now that we have disarmed the trap, let's move over here and see what this leads to. If it's a dead end, we can always backtrack and go towards the other area. Right.
You almost got away with it, Slim. And I expected so much more from you.
Why'd you have to kill her?
Who? The mutt? The artificial pet of a replicant? What'd you think I'd do?
Show some mercy?
Well, I Guess that's why you're there, and I'm here. Now, why don't you explain to me what you're doing out here, Slim? Maybe you can ease my suspicious mind.
I'm just checking it out.
Just doing a little sightseeing?
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
And not 50 yards from your pal Clovis and the Moonbus you hijacked. You're not convincing me too good, Slim.
You gonna shoot me down right here?
It's as good a place as any.
Right, but I'm
Maybe
gonna
you want
shoot
to go
you
in the
down
machine
first.
now. See if you can answer this question.
There. See if you can answer that question. She did shot me though, but I'm still alive. It's a shame though, really. I mean, we just killed another colleague. But she is dead and she deserved it. I mean, she didn't even... I mean, we had our talk, sure. And if it was up to me, you know, I saw her, I would have shot her in the back. I know that's really not honorable. But killing a dog also is totally not honorable, you know, so... Yeah, wow, we killed her. If there was any chance of us, you know, getting back to any place, you know, after killing Guzza, you know, if that door was even slightly open after we killed Guzza, right now, we have shut it firm, closed the lock and barricaded it, so, yeah, there's no way back for us, like, forever, really. Oh man, what are we to do, really? Well, there's the Moonbus, that much is for certain. Though we can interact with her corpse, which is remarkably flat, by the way. I mean, it almost seems as if she just melted and it now is like a flat puddle on the floor. But let's see what McCoy has to say about it.
What a waste.
No, what justice deserved over there. Now, yeah, I thought as much. You know, this kind of got my eye because, yeah, something. Okay, no remarks on what you just picked up. I mean, McCoy, what did you just pick up? Show me, please. Doesn't show. Ah, wait, no. A power source, a nuclear power source. What? And it, well, at least from the size of it, it was just a hand, really, you know? It was hand-sized. Wow, okay. I guess. Well, so we just find nuclear reactors in mini form all over the place here in a random scrapyard. Well, I don't know, there's the Moonbus. I don't know if we should really go over there just yet. There was also the other area back there, so maybe we should explore that first, because the Moonbus, I'm pretty sure we'll find Clovis and Sadiq there, but I don't want to miss out on anything else. Maybe there was, I don't know, you know, I'm just, I kind of, my OCD is slowly creeping up here, in that I always want to explore pretty much everything, which is also what I want to do, even though McCoy, you know, that's the Moonbus. There is no, I cannot come up with any role-playing reason to not go over there, but I, you know, well, gamer damage, I want to go over there, so yeah. Alright, breaking character here, we're gonna move away from the Moonbus. And we're gonna see what's in the other area. Right. Okay, so over here it is then. Where does this lead to? Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I thought at first we were at the top, actually. Right, all we can go to, really, is over here. Alright, we might as well do so then. Look at just how dangerous it looks. All those green fumes, they can't be good for your health, really, if anything. Oh! Huh. Well, it was just another way around. Okay. Well, I mean, Alright. To the Moonbus it is, and yeah, we're gonna talk to Clovis first, and then we will decide on what to do, really. Oh, there. No, that's
Brother man,
Sadiq, I think.
wondering when you make it out here.
Took a little while to realize where I belonged.
The Maker built you right.
What about you, Sadiq? Aren't you a killer?
You bet, ma. Human too. My woman, she be replicant. Tried to get away from her master. A Blade Runner shot her.
I'm sorry.
Happened long time ago. I take my revenge where I can. Help the reps, much as possible.
The Moonbus up and running yet?
All it needs is fuel. Clovis want to see you. Bring you back into family. I say, he prove himself, welcome back. One happy family. Got to be something around here, man. Old reactor cores. Anything still gotta glow. The generator, it take almost anything.
Oh my. And here I was thinking about killing Sadiq for the things he has done. But to put it in perspective, we're not even a hair better anymore. We murdered cops. You know. And I think that puts us on the same level as Sadiq. Which, again, isn't really an argument in itself of stopping us from killing him. I mean, we've killed people before. But he's just welcoming us in the family and seeing how McCoy really does not have anywhere else to go. I mean, he's not a cop anymore, you know, he does not have any friends, his dog is dead, his home, well, he has an apartment, but really, you know, I feel like he should embrace this family, however cruel it is. He's cruel himself now, he's really undergone a change from, you know, a rookie Blade Runner trying to make it for himself into a replicant killer. At least, now, I'm pretty sure now that he is a replicant, you know. Sadiq isn't though, which is quite interesting. Well, let's see what else he has to say.
You for real, I'm thinking. Going. You see Clovis. He not got too much time left.
Alright. So Clovis is sick then. It's time. Alright, well, let's enter the Moonbus. Let's see how Clovis is doing.
Welcome, brother. We have very little time.
I spoke to Sadiq. He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent.
What?
And do you have something for me?
I do have something for you. But I want to talk to all of them before I talk to you. Just because they're standing there, starting out with you.
Not the talkative type.
Alright.
Not
You?
the talkative type.
No. You? The dude in the red jacket? I don't even know why you're here. Maybe you're a replicant too, but...
Not the talkative type.
Okay. Yeah, right. I have something for you. Let's... I don't even know what you're after, but it's kind of odd how you already fixed the power source, which I never recalled handing over to you, but I'm glad you did anyway. Now, let's talk to Clovis some more.
DNA information?
We have some of it.
I hope it's enough.
It will have to be.
I've got questions of my own.
No doubt, but answers will take time, and time is precious to all of us.
It's true then. We've only got 4 years.
Yes. Of course, I could be hit by lightning tomorrow, but with the information Tyrell gave you... Who knows, brother? It may just be enough to make a difference. He's a hunter no more. He has come home. It's time to go, my friend.
Where are we going?
To the heavens, brother. To fulfill our destinies off-world.
Wow. And he's leaving now? Wow. I guess. Yeah. What was there left for him to stay really, huh? leaving all the mess behind. Hey, it's Gav. Oh my, the game is over. Well, I kind of expected it would be, but great game, I must admit, really. I got really taken and surprised by how the story turned out, to be honest. Really different from the movies, yet, you know, it also happened at the same place and time, just a completely different spin-off. McCoy, a replicant, and, well, wow. Well, I must say that, you know, in the end, I don't think it's such a bad ending, you know. It all turned around so, well, not quickly, but slowly, you know, things weren't what they seemed. And that's kind of like the thing that I really liked in the movies as well, is that it was quite philosophical. What is real? Who are you? What defines you? What makes you you know, your person, your personality? And what if we can just make everything, including things that act and behave just like humans? Are they then humans or not? If we just make them rather, you know, in another fashion than the natural process. I mean, wow, what a development, you know. And a lot of those questions are difficult to answer, and this game doesn't even answer them really. It just, well, you know, it gives one perspective of it really, you know, one insight. And you know, the whole doubt about McCoy, it really threw me off guard, you know. I was doubting it myself, that whether or not McCoy was a replicant, you know, at some point. But for a very long time, I really was, you know, convinced he was human, even though he wasn't all along. I just was convinced he was human. Which, you know, the game really threw me off guard, good for that matter. But in the end though, you know, we also kind of degraded, and it all started out with me killing Guzza. I don't know if I let him alive, whether or not Crytsal would have killed me, you know. I mean, if I let him alive, maybe we would have been just cops. Replicant cops, but cops. Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out though, and that is to play for yourself and leave Guzza alive. But I mean, I've read up, you know, on the game, and I know there's like 16 endings to it, so we've just seen one where, you know, McCoy is a replicant, everybody is alive, and we leave in the Moonbus to heavens in Offworld, or wherever that may be. But, you know, not as Blade Runners, but as criminals, killer criminals, really. Quite a turn of events. Quite liked it, quite enjoyed it. It is, you know, I wouldn't, well, it's different from the movies. I wouldn't say as good, better or worse, it's just different. But I really enjoyed it. It's a great game, really liked it. And, well, I hope you liked it too, and maybe try it yourself. But yeah, this was the story of McCoy, and I hope you would join me next time when we play another story of someone unknown.